Wait, can I start recording? What's up? My name's Leezythegifted. I've been doing music for a really long time, and today I'm gonna let you guys in on some behind the scenes work, how I get things done, and a little bit in on my process. What led me to make the sample beat was not necessarily pressure, but suggestions from people around me saying that I needed to start sampling. So the first thing I did was took the sample, obviously, chopped it up, found a couple little vocal pieces, played around with that. The next thing I used was a plucked guitar sounding thing. I played some triads in the key of C minor. I didn't really know what I was doing that much. I was just kind of experimenting with some triads on my keyboard, and this is what I came up with. I used this kind of vibey atmosphere kind of instrument to just add a little bit more like space and high mid end to it. So with everything together, it'd be like. After that, I basically went into the drums. I did a snare on every third beat, 1, 2. Then I did a hi-hat, pretty like consistent sound. After that, it was another hi-hat, which kind of sounded like a cymbal. It was like a ching kind of sound. Then after that, it was the kick, boom, 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 boom. That's like my favorite part. Then an 808 to add a little bit more low end and that rumble that we all love, that I personally love. With all the drums together, let's just hear the drums. You know what I mean? You feel the groove, you hear the groove. I want the sample to be a little bit more in the background and have it kind of flare out, but very softly. I don't want it to be that prevalent. The song is called Make It Work. You know, in a relationship, even if there's not long distance, you have to make it work because you're two different people coming together as separate entities, but in love. The song is about making it work, but you're not going to hear it and immediately get a handbook on how to make it work. And you're not going to have me give instructions on how to make it work. It's not like that blunt. It's more of I'm writing from that place. And then I like to have outros or bridges. So what I did for this one was I changed the tempo of the outro. I think originally the song is at 130 beats per minute, but the outro is at 102, which is significantly slower. You literally will hear the transition. I've also never had someone feature on the song that in such an unconventional way. My friend Gabe he kind of has a verse, but it's a very like half verse. It's not a full 16 bars. It's just like his own little way of doing it. I also like layered my vocals. Like I have singing vocals under his vocals. So that a lot of different stuff I did with the song. So originally he had this, and I was like, yo, you got to double that up, which he usually doesn't like to do, but he was willing to for this.
I need you more than I ever do.
Kind of gives the vocals some vibration, and then I copied one of them and did a deep vocal on that.
More than I ever do. More than the times. I need you more
just
than
adds vibe to it, and then I threw on some vocals here. I'm gone. Have to throw auto-tune on there, but here's how they sound together.